Hello, my name is Max. I'm going to talk about something that's called Trägård På Spåret, Garden on Rails, an initiative that we started last year and that we're working on this year as well. So the main concept is to do a garden, take a pair of rails and make a garden on rails. So to combine the urban gardening, the urban farm, and the path and the walkway and the new form of a park. So it has 4 parts: a school, a cafe, a market, and the garden. This is the first sketch that we presented last year. So the main components are, of course, the gardening or the farming in movable boxes, electricity, a path, and a greenhouse. This is how it turned out a couple of months later. So just before everything started to grow, so we got electricity there, all the 100 square meter that we wanted to have for the first year. And here you see what happened in 5 months, what we call nature-human joint venture, like a pretty pale, forgotten place in the middle of Södermalm here in Stockholm, just turned into like a green, blooming place. Thinking a little bit about communication, this is like how we managed to do it. Like once we got interested, we went to the local newspaper and they were really happy to publish it. People got very attentive, started to contact us. Up to today, we didn't have a single negative voice about this, so people really love the initiative. And the best thing is that everybody can participate. So if you're up for it, just like Joe and those guys, you see all those happy faces. Everybody's really proud of like actually doing something not only in their own garden, but like in a public space. So those people are really building their neighborhood. There's major planning going on in this area. Big skyscrapers are planned, and I mean, those little build-ups there, they're not going to stay forever, but they totally indicate like a new movement of something green that we want to have in the cities. This is the more like American part that we have in it. It's like a library of plants that we distribute over the 100 boxes. Here you see what we needed for that. 4 main sponsors that gave us the boxes, earth, seeds, and some tools. And the rest was all just done with human initiative, human labor, people coming there in the evenings and just like participate and garden in these boxes. Here you see like the result. Wide enough so that you can work on it from 2 sides, always 5 boxes in a row. This is a greenhouse that we built with material that we found on site. The tomatoes kind of made their way all the way up, so that was great. This is a stair that we built out of the same material, just like adding some screws. So it's really important that it's mobile, it's temporary, and even though it's now like it looks very solid, but it just like can also disappear again. Here you see the whole garden with some composting and the greenhouse in the back, and this is what came out of it. Not a food production for the whole city, but everybody learned how to grow these different plants. We learned about the seasons, what grows when. I'm coming from buying hallon raspberries in the winter, so now I understand more about plants. We even got bees there that produce a lot of honey, like in just 3 months. I was quite amazed by that, so they really liked it there as well. There you see our gardener, Jean-Pierre, the one with the curly hair. Like he's using all the tags that we put in the plants to guide people around, to explain to everybody what we're doing. One of the first events that we had down there was the Stockholm Cultural Festival that did guided tours, explaining the history of this track. The local food production was just in the area. And this was a moment we were very proud of. It was the Sveriges Lantbruks Riksförening, which had their yearly meeting, and they came down, those are like the farmers of Sweden, and they came down there and they thought like, hey, this is really something different. Like this is creating a bridge to what is like having been pushed out of the cities. So we were titled Farmer Meets Farmer. So of course we were very proud of being called farmers by the newspaper. And even one of the big local food stores came to present their food for the autumn season down at our track. They built up a mobile kitchen, got 60 bloggers and journalists down there, and they used this as their image. And here you see what we're going to do next year. Built up a school there. We give free boxes to schools and to and to preschool so that they can get in touch, they can start to grow and make the experience to put their hands into the dirt.